Alexander the Great wanted to be both human and divine. He wanted to have a supreme power over other human beings that could never be questioned.
Alexander the Great was born in 356 BC to the Macedonian King Philip and one of his foreign wives, Olympias.
There are many myths behind Alexander's birth, one of which is that Philip had a vision that a snake was sleeping with Olympias. And it was these visions that were confirmed by oracles that made Philip believe that Alexander was a son of one of the gods.
Alexander grew up in Pella and was tutored by Aristotle.
Macedonia at the time of Alexander's birth is still considered to be a rude, rather barbarian by Greek standards sort of place. Bringing Aristotle in to tutor Alexander is like bringing culture to your rude barbarian society.
In 336 BC, at a royal celebration, Philip was fatally stabbed by Pausanias, one of his guards.
Once Alexander became king, he prevented the empire from collapsing and splitting by first going down to the Greek city-states and securing their allegiance. He burned the city of Thebes to the ground and dismantled it. He slaughtered all the male inhabitants and enslaved all the women and children.
Over the next several years, Alexander and his army started east, conquering everything from Greece to India.
Alexander's most impressive victory was at the Battle of Issus in 333 BC. Alexander faced odds of 5-1 against the Persians led by King Darius. What finally made him stop was his soldiers finally decided they had had enough. They were ready to go back to Macedonia.
On his way back to Macedonia, Alexander had many of his officers marry Persian noblewomen in an attempt to solidify his reign over Persia.
There was considerable opposition to Alexander's rule as king of Persia from his own Macedonians. The Macedonians saw him becoming less and less Macedonian and more foreign.
After a sudden illness, Alexander the Great died in Babylon in 323 BC.
No one knows what caused Alexander's death. I mean, whether or not he was poisoned, as many rulers were in that sort of mafia crime family-like existence, malaria has been thrown out as a possible thing. And a lot of battle wounds may have begun to take its toll, too. It's one of the great murder mysteries of the ancient world.
Alexander the Great would inspire future leaders like Julius Caesar and Napoleon Bonaparte.
Alexander the Great is one of the most romantic figures throughout history. He's got one of those sorts of existences that is so compelling that people have been captivated by it for thousands of years.
Tapos ang napagtagumpayan na labanan ng mag-ama na si Philip at Alexander sa Cheronea, napagdesisyonan ni Haring Philip na makipag-isang dibdib muli sa isang babaeng Macedonian na nagngangalang Cleopatra, na nagbigay ng matinding galit at selos sa ina ni Alexander na si Olympias. Sa pagdiriwang ng kasal, saksi ang mag-ina na tahimik lang na nakamasid sa kasigahang nagaganap.
Ina, sa dami na mapapangasawa ni Ama, bakit ba kailangan ko mangamba sa kanyang mga bagong asawa?
Isipin mo mabuti, Alexander. Kaya kang pabagsakin ng iyong ama nang dahil sa isang babaeng kahit kailanman hindi naging katulad ko na walang halaga sa iyong ama.
Nakaramdam ng galit si Alexander nang dahil sa sinabi ng kanyang ina, habang si Haring Philip naman nawala na sa sarili ng dahil sa alak.
Tayo nakipagdiwang at masayang sa pag-iisang dibdib ng dalawang Macedonia.
Uminom tayong lahat!
Amen!
Nangyayari ito, nagkaroon ng alitan sa pagitan ng mag-ama. Nawalan ng ugnayan ng mag-ama nang dahil sa alit na ito. Muli, umalis si Alexander at Olympias sa kaharian ng Macedonia. Wow! Sa bayan ng Epira, nanirahan ng mag-ina, minsan na rin may tauhan na pumupunta sa tahanan ng kanyang ina upang sabihin na ipinapadala si Alexander sa iba't ibang labanan. Tawag ni si Alexander ng kanyang ina.
Nandito ba ang aking ina?
Nandito po siya at kasalukuyang kausap ang tauhan ni Haring Philip.
Mabuti nandito ka na, anak. Siya nga pala nandito na si Demaratus upang ihatid ang balitang gusto ka nang bumalik ng iyong ama sa Macedonia.
Totoo ba ito ni Marato? Sinabi ito ng aking ama?
Siyang turing dahil gusto ng Haring Philip na bumalik ang kanyang anak.
Tama ka sa iyong pahayag, Demaratus. Malis si Demaratus at doon kinausap si Olympias ang kanyang anak sa kanyang masamang balak.
Anak, kailangan na nating bumalik sa Macedonia. At pagbalik natin doon, kailangan mo makuha ang kaharian ng Macedonia.
Ina, paano ko na makukuha ang pagiging hari kung ang tiwala ng mga Macedonia ay na kay Ama?
Ipas ang ilang araw na pagdesisyonan ni Alexander at ng kanyang ina na bumalik sa Macedonia. Mayroong pagdiriwang ang naganap sa Macedonia at pinagdiwang din nila ang pagbalik ni Alexander. Labis ang kasiyahan ni Haring Philip nang dumating ang kanyang anak. Ang mag-ama ay nagkasundo muli, ngunit mayroong mamamayan ng hindi sangayon sa pagbabalik ni Alexander. Pumasok ang isang royal guard at sinaksak si Haring Philip. Tuluyan ang bumagsak si Haring Philip at napanuhod si Alexander upang tulungan ang ama.
Ama! Tulungan! Ama! Tulungan niyo si Ama!
Lumapit rin ang isang royal guard at hinuwakan ang pulso ni Haring Philip.
Ang isang royal guard para tingnan ang pulso ni Haring Philip.
Patay na ang Haring Philip!
Tayo sa edad na 46 si Haring Philip at agad na idineklara na bagong hari si Alexander. Royal Guard!
Mabuhay ang bagong hari! Mabuhay ang bagong hari!
Mabuhay!
Noong mamatay si Haring Philip, si Alexander at ang kanyang ina ay pinaghinalaan sa pagkamatay ni Haring Philip sa parehong may motibo sa pagpatay. Ang pagkamatay ni Haring Philip ay mananatiling misteryoso sa buong mamayanan ng Macedonia.